Hi again, guys. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do another divine masculine, divine feminine reading because things are still super out of whack. And if you're feeling that, if you're feeling that new moon, if you're feeling, is it Saturn that's in retrograde? I keep having people ask me, and I'm seeing these memes, on Facebook and Instagram. Hey, is anybody else? Is this happening? Is this happening? Is this happening? And then I've got comments from my witchy friends that are like, oh, thank goodness. I thought I was going crazy. You're not going crazy. If everything in your life right now seems to be falling apart, it's not just you. It's the collective. It's all of us. It's all of us. And this has to do with some twin flame stuff. So we're going to look at that right now. I'm going to do messages. So we're starting with, for the divine feminine, what your divine masculine wants to say to you and what they want you to know. Okay? So what does divine masculine want their feminine to know? Thank you. So Ace of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. I'm going to clarify that real quick and then we'll talk about it. Just wanted to come out. We'll keep them. Magician in reverse, Tower. The Tower. This end Tower moment, you guys. Yep, that's what's happened in my life. For sure. Let's look at divine feminine. What do you want your masculines to know? What does divine feminine want their masculines to know, please? Divine feminine, what are we saying to divine masculine? What do we want them to know? Are we wanting to keep it to ourselves? No cards are popping out. Don't be scared, divine feminine. It's okay. That was 3. We're going to take them. Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords, 4 of Cups. I'm going to get some clarifiers here, and then we will talk about those as well. Yeah. 3 of Wands. That sort of came out in reverse. I'll leave it in reverse, you guys. And we'll see what comes. Okay. Chariot in reverse. 10 of Pentacles. So divine masculine wants to say to divine feminine, Ace of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. So we're waiting on a new beginning. Something didn't happen like I thought it was going to. 7 of Swords is lies and deceit. I feel like you were not truthful with me. You maybe didn't tell me everything. This actually feels like, with the energy of this fox or coyote standing on the sword here, this feels like somebody already is jumpy from a previous relationship. Somebody hurt them and it had to do with the truth and honesty. So probably feminines, you didn't lie, but they feel like you hid something from them, or you didn't fully explain something to them, so they took off running. They took off running. They stepped on that sword and they took off running. Because then we have the Magician in reverse in the Tower. The Magician is a manifester. He's able to bring his dreams into reality. The masculine is feeling sort of emasculated right now. Sort of like, I wasn't able to get this together. That's a little bit embarrassing. And this big change, it just feels like they blew the thing up. They pressed the dynamite button. These two cards together say the same thing. I'm maybe a little bit embarrassed. I'm not enough for you. He could be feeling like he's not enough because his money is stalled, because his abilities, his talents, his projects that he's working on are stalled. I can't give that to you. Or it could be, I can't do this and think about you at the same time. So I'm just taking a pause. Let's pull a couple of more for this one. Clarification on divine masculine, please. What they want to say to their feminine. Yeah. So 2 of Pentacles in reverse, which is, feeling really imbalanced, feeling stretched to the max like a rubber band, and the Hanged Man in reverse. So these two cards talk about imbalance and not being able to see clearly. This goes with the 7 of Swords. I feel like you didn't tell me the truth. He may be coming around now to see that that's not true, but he's not taking a moment to stop and look at it, or to stop and think about it. I know that there have been several of you feminines who were ghosted. This guy just stopped talking to you completely. He's just in himself. He feels really mixed up. He feels like in turmoil to me, and he's got to figure that out before he can come. Yeah, before he can come to you. But he knows that this is destiny. It's karma. You're twin flames. You're supposed to be together. That's the good news. The wheel is turning. So Divine Feminines, we have Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords, and Four of Cups. Okay, so Knight of Wands is fiery, passionate energy. I want to rush in and save you. I want to rush in and love you. Very determined, very quick moving. Can be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But because it's a Divine Masculine, I'm just taking these messages to be for the collective, not for any particular signs. Queen of Swords. Okay, so I want to rush in and love you. I want to be passionate for you. I want to tell you the truth. I want you to see me as sitting and standing in my truth, because I am truthful. I am honest. Remember, the Divine Masculine, there might be a situation where they think you weren't totally honest, and you want to call them, you want to rush in, you want to fix a situation. You're just like feeling impatient to go over there and be like, look, this is the truth. You know, I am a truth teller. You can trust me. I'm trustworthy. And it feels like you're afraid of losing their love. Okay, Four of Cups can be rejection of love. So you're feeling rejected, or you rejected an offer from them. But this woman is sad, and she's looking at these cups here. Look, you know, these are my cups of love that I would like to give to you. The energy that I'm feeling is sort of, why won't you let me love you? Like, I want to rush in and tell you the truth, and you know, all I really want is your love. And then at the bottom here we have Three of Wands reversed and the Chariot reversed. Three of Wands talks about future planning, and Chariot is about feeling fortunate, Son of Stars, but it's also swift movement. It's victory after triumph. So you're not feeling victorious in this situation. You're feeling like your future plans were stalled. And for some of you, this can be what the Four of Cups is about as well, because it's a sad situation. We had made all these plans. We had talked about what things were going to happen in the future. We had, you know, we were going to get married. We were going to buy a dog together. Like, whatever the thing is that you were looking forward to doing, he just kind of left. He kind of dropped it. And so now you're left sitting here looking out over the horizon, waiting for your ships to come in on your own, and nothing's moving. It's not moving, or it's not moving fast enough for you. You don't feel triumphant or victorious. But your last card here is the Ten of Pentacles. And that's the Legacy card. So I feel like this card is telling you not to give up, but it may also be telling you, look at something else. Let's start looking at your money instead. Let's start building your life. You can't sit and wait for this person to fix whatever's wrong with them. Okay? Does that make sense? You need to start looking at yourself as a whole person, complete, tens or completion, by yourself, and look at what you can do for yourself. You can have that castle, you can have that money, you can have a happy family with happy pets and a happy life and go on vacations, and you don't need anybody else to do that for you. You are complete and whole by yourself, and that may be something that you need to work on right now while the two of you are separated, because I don't feel the separation is permanent. I'm going to pull two from Wild Unknown just because I did on the other side as well. Yeah, so Wheel of Fortune came out. It's in the reverse, but it did come out in the center of you guys, that this is karma and destiny, and the wheel is always turning, okay? It's also a 10. It's also more completion, cycles ending, cycles beginning. It came out in the reverse in the Wild Unknown. This is your feeling. Sorry, this is you feeling like it's not moving. The universe says it is. I want you to trust, okay? I want you to trust that there is movement there. Sometimes people get taken out of our lives for a certain time because they weren't good for us. Things were not moving the way that they should. It's to get things moving ahead. It's to get them looking at what they need to look at, and us looking at what we need to look at. You know, if you are a truth teller, if you're the Queen of Swords and this person sees you as lying, that hurts you. It's not accurate. It will end up being a bad situation. So they need to work on themselves. And you need to know that you are a whole and complete person on your own, and you have things about you that are beautiful and special, and, you know, work on your self-worth instead of wanting to rush in and save the day and fix this person who, if you're like me, if you're an empath, I did have a situation similar to this leave my life, or a person leave my life. And anyway, I'm in this reading as well. And what I found was, a couple days later, I started to feel more like myself. My energy came back. My joy came back, basically. I was laughing again, sleeping well, just all around really great. And I realized that maybe I didn't put up boundaries, and maybe I was soaking in that person's energy, marinating in it, and it's all negative. It's tower energy, okay? It's feeling like you're not good enough, you don't do enough. And as much as I care about that person, that's not mine to take on, but I was totally taking all of their energy onto myself, and I didn't realize it until it was gone. And I'm glad that it's gone, okay? Trust the universe when it removes things like this out of your life, okay? Because it's trying to help you get to your highest good, always. That's the only purpose. That's the reason you're here, is for growth and to become your highest self and reach your highest potential and be enlightened and all of those things. So your last card was the Son of Pentacles. It came out in reverse. I don't know if this is you worrying about your money. This is always a person to me, because it's the deer and because he looks a little bit sad. So if your person is an earth sign, I know I said I wasn't going to do signs, but if your person is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they're feeling sad, and I feel like you know that. You're picking up on that, okay? This could also be you just feeling, you know, a little bit stalled in your money and your career. But that's why it's a good idea for you to look at it and be focused on those things that you can do something about. And please try not to worry. This is karma. It's destiny. This is somebody you've lived other lifetimes with. This is a soul connection. They're not going to leave you permanently. They do have some damage. Believe me when I say you don't want to be a part of whatever's going on with them right now. The universe is helping you by splitting you, okay? So that you will be able to come back together. You will come back together, okay? So believe that. All right, give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Tell me what you thought. If your situation is anything like this spread, I would love to read about it and know about it if you'll put that in the comments below. And then also keep me updated on how it goes. This is not a permanent thing. It will get better as they start to do their work and you start to do self-worth, self-love, knowing that you are full and whole and complete. And if you're like me, if you're an empath in any way, please learn how to set up energetic boundaries, because if you don't, this will always crash and burn, because you will always end up taking on their energy, okay? I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.